Hey, my name is Subhash Rajwell. I'm the founder and chief editor of XGenome, and joining with me today is Carlos from iMediSync. Could you go ahead and introduce yourself and your company, and what is this product all about?
Thank you so much. So my name is Carlos. I work as a biomedical engineer for the iMediSync company based in South Korea, in Seoul. So we're a mental health care platform company trying to make mental health care accessible for everybody everywhere. So that's our vision. And our product is the iSyncWave helmet. So it's an EEG brain scanner. So it basically scans the electrical activity of the brain. And the normal protocol is measurement for 5 minutes, 2.5 minutes eyes closed, 2.5 minutes eyes open. Okay. And later we process this information, uploading it to the cloud. And through AI algorithms, we do data processing and comparison with a normative database. So the normative database has been built since 2010 approximately. So data recollection has undergone a pretty long process. And our database is differentiated, like I said, by age and sex. So this is the first normative database to be differentiated this way, which is one of the highlights of the product. And after that, we get results about the functionality of the patient's brain regarding areas where the functionality might be a little bit too much or too less, or if it's well balanced compared with peers of age and sex. As well as being able to retrieve information about the risk of preclinical Alzheimer's, among other pathologies that are being developed right now, like PTSD, TBI, depression, autism, ADHD, among others.
Okay, so this says is it an FDA approved in US?
Yeah, so the helmet is approved. The software will be approved next month. In South Korea, both software and hardware are already approved by the Korean FDA.
Okay, so is this more of a diagnostics where you, so for example, let's talk about a neurological disorder like autism or Alzheimer's. So is this help in detection, or where exactly does it help the patient?
Yeah, so this is also the first helmet in the world to be able to offer diagnostic perspective as well as a therapeutical perspective, because in the inner part of the electrode, there's LEDs built in that are able to radiate light in a range from 850 nanometers to areas of the brain that need to undergo therapy. And we do that because at a cellular level, what's going on is that we stimulate mitochondria to produce cell energy and favor processes such as anti-inflammation, blood circulation, neurotrophin generation that are well associated with these pathologies. So we offer both the diagnostic perspective as well as therapeutic perspective. Okay. Nevertheless, the therapy is going to undergo clinical trials this year in Korea, and is therefore not approved yet by the FDA.
Okay, so does it? How does it work? Like, do you have a relationship with the healthcare providers who in turn prescribe this to patients, or what is your go-to-market, or is it over the counter?
So our ecosystem is pretty big and flexible. We started off working, of course, with the healthcare sector, hospitals, private practices, because there's always the need for a right and very good synergy between experts and the patient. Although the technology it's very good at self-explaining itself, but I always like to disclaim that a synergy is very well seen. And other business models are helping out pharmaceutical companies, giving them massive screening tools to be able to monitor the central nervous system drug development, for example. Insurance companies could benefit as well because they would have a risk management solution in terms of mental health care insurance plans. As well as universities or schools for educational purposes, or evaluating performance of students in terms of their cognitive ability. We're already in talks with military departments as well to be able to evaluate their, not just in the research facilities, but in their protocols to evaluate the performance of their members.
Okay. In the United States, do you have any existing partnership with like biopharmas or healthcare providers who are already using it, or?
So we have a U.S. subsidiary right now in the U.S. And right now there are ongoing talks to be able to officialize certain partnerships and collaborations.
Okay. Yeah, this is very helpful, Carlos, and thank you so much for your time, and I wish good luck for medicine.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.